Gaurav Bhatia first. In Madhya Pradesh, the BJP seems, according to the post-poll data, romping home in style, given the fact that for the large part of the campaign you were trailing. This would be quite magical for the BJP, for Amit Shah, who masterminded this campaign, and for Shivraj Singh Chauhan, the incumbent Chief Minister. Gaurav.
Yeah, Rahul, thank you so much. I would say that speaking on Madhya Pradesh, this is the kind of result that we are expecting, and the reason is very simple. I'll tell you why. It's actually an honor and a privilege to be serving the people of Madhya Pradesh for the last 19 years out of 20. And the connect that our leadership has, all the elections we know were fought under the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji, and the state leadership in unison was working hard to ensure that we connect with the voters of the states. In Madhya Pradesh, what are the factors that have ensured that Bharatiya Janata Party will win again? One, I think the popular schemes like Ladli Yojana. Ladli Yojana, I was myself camping in Madhya Pradesh, I can tell you, the women have a special bonding with Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji. And they feel that a lot has been done for Madhya Pradesh, turning the state from a Bimaru state to a Sucharu state. Second, I think there was no anti-incumbency there. Rather, on the other side, Congress could not provide an alternate. The reason is very simple. We saw how between Kamal Nath and Digvijay Singh, there were bites like Kapde Phado Jaake Digvijay Singh ke. The issues were also not raised if they could have. Second, the Sankalp Patra also, if you see, a large section amongst the farmers felt that the promises that we had made, like purchasing paddy, at rupees 3,100, that inspired confidence. Now, the youth the women also.
Gaurav, you made your point. Gaurav, you made your point very strongly that the BJP got its Madhya Pradesh strategy right, and our exit poll seems to suggest that. However, the interesting part is that it's not just one state election. There's Chhattisgarh and there's Rajasthan. And in both these states, as per our exit poll, it's the... Just a minute, sir. Just a minute. We'll go state by state, sir. We'll give every party equal chance. In these two states, the Congress is ahead, Supriya Shrined. So you seem to be suffering, if these numbers are right, a big defeat in Madhya Pradesh. And you could well be forming a government in Rajasthan or Chhattisgarh, but it's touch and go. Both these states could well be hung, or even the BJP lead in a Rajasthan. Therefore, the Congress could well end on Sunday evening, either with 3 states, if you win Telangana, or with 0 states. How worried are you? Are these numbers now going to give sleepless nights to the Congress? You're losing Madhya Pradesh badly. You're just ahead in Rajasthan. You're just ahead in Chhattisgarh. Telangana yet to come.
Thanks very much for having me on the show. And I'm reminded of June this year, earlier this year in June. And I remember the Karnataka numbers were coming, and yet again you guys had jumped the gun. And you told me how wrong I was to put on a euphoric song. And then, of course, I was later called up and both of you apologized. That's another story. That's another day.
1 minute. Our exit poll was right. There was 10:15. No. Our viewers must know the picture. At 10:15 on counting day, there was a brief period where the BJP and you appeared neck and neck. That's all. But I concede your point that at that point you could argue. But our exit poll on Karnataka was spot on. Please go ahead.
You may know the numbers while they were coming. We've done the polls, so we know exactly how we will fare, and which is why I was very confident even at 10:15 a.m. when you seem to have, gotten lost a little with the euphoria that was coming from the BJP. Forget about that. It's a day that belongs to us. I'm absolutely confident that the numbers for Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan that your exit polls are saying will be even better. Madhya Pradesh is a little surprising for me. And I do believe that the campaign was very good. I do believe that the numbers on the ground and the internal surveys that we have give us a very different story. Telangana is going to be a sweep election, whether you show that exit poll tomorrow, or whether you show it later tonight, or whether you show it 2 days later. Telangana is going to be a sweep. So the total tally for now is a tally that's favoring the Congress party. And for me, that's the headline. You can keep dissecting the numbers. You can keep doing the internal math. You can do all of that. One thing that I would want to say here is that the BJP leaves no stone unturned to polarize any election. They tried to do that in Rajasthan, and look at how overwhelmingly people are going to vote against that. I think one thing is certain, it's a lesson for any of us to learn, that if you are going to work like we did in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, the people are going to reward you irrespective of what your opponent brings to the table, whether it's polarization, whether it's an ED raid, all of that will be set aside. But I think I'm extremely curious and extremely ecstatic about the fact that for now we look like we are in the lead position in Chhattisgarh, in Rajasthan, and Telangana. My own internal survey tells me, and I respect your decision to show it tomorrow, is that we will be in a very, very formidable position, and the tides truly turned there.
And
BJP has a lot to worry.
No, ma'am. Just a quick response, though, from Gaurav Bhatia, because Gaurav, the fascinating thing about today's exit polls is you could have the bragging rights at this time on Sunday, or Supriya could have. Either it could be 3-1, 3-1 to the BJP. It could be 3-1 to the Congress. Are you also going to have a few sleepless nights, potentially about Rajasthan in particular? Because we've gone with a poll that shows you could be losing that state. That could be a blow even as you celebrate Madhya Pradesh.
So let me just dissect whatever has been said by the Congress spokesperson. First of all, no matter what happens on the 3rd, and we are sure we'll be winning in all the states, I would tell you one thing, we will never blame the EVMs. Tonight is a good night to ask the Congress spokesperson, if they happen to lose the states, and that too by a wide margin as exit polls are depicting, will they blame the EVMs again? Having said that, let's talk about Madhya Pradesh. I have the poll of polls in front of me, Rajdeep and Rahul. And out of the 4 exit polls that I see, all 4 of them talk about the BJP reaching the majority mark. And one of the exit polls is giving 162 seats on the higher side to the BJP. That is your exit poll. So what does it show? We have done phenomenally well.
Sir,
in
Rajasthan.
Madhya Pradesh.
I asked you about Rajasthan.
Again,
you're going back to Madhya Pradesh.
There has been a tide in favor of Bharatiya Janata Party. I'm sorry?
I'm asking you, will Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh give you sleepless nights? If the Congress wins both and you only win Madhya Pradesh, and if the Congress then wins Telangana, it's 3-1 to the Congress.
So, Rajdeep, I would take you back to 2018. Do you remember the results of 2018? The Bharatiya Janata Party lost all 5 states. And today, what are the trends showing? We are doing better in Madhya Pradesh than the last results. We are doing better in Rajasthan. Even in Chhattisgarh, where we got 15 seats, your survey also shows 42. So who's the real winner? It is the leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party,
but
a collective effort by the cadre.
Where Rajasthan is concerned, you have a natural edge. Sir, where Rajasthan is concerned, history gives you a natural edge. You didn't do as badly in 2018 that you've done now with what we predicted. It's practically the same figure. But the question, Mr. Bhatia, is, one quick question. Did you not have a narrative in Rajasthan? It was your election to win, even on the historical context to it. From polarization to law and order, you really couldn't get it right in the final heat of the campaign.
Preeti, I think you are prejudging the result. Just wait for 3rd of December and I will, recite a couplet for the Bharatiya Janata Party. हम वो दरिया है जिसे अपना हुनर मालूम है. हम जिस तरफ चल देंगे रास्ते बन जाएंगे. Remember Uttarakhand? Uttarakhand as a hilly state also had the same trend. The Bharatiya Janata Party got a very resounding victory in the last assembly elections. We broke the trend. Why? People believe in the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji, Amit Shah ji, as well as the state leadership that we provide. Our national president was going state to campaign. Can I ask a question to the Congress? Is it not a relevant question?